Hi, guys. It's been some time since I've touched on our Blood Meridian adaptation. If you don't know, I announced many months ago that I'd be doing an adaptation of my favorite book of all time, Blood Meridian. I have been itching for a movie based on this book, and it has never come. There have been so many attempts, and they've all failed. So I took it upon myself to bring Blood Meridian to life on the big screen or on computer screens because, of course, this is not getting to theaters. I didn't buy the rights to this book. I'm just animating it for the love of the game on YouTube for completely free. This is a passion project, and I'm asking for nothing in return. But how was I going to pull it off? I kind of left this project behind for a long time there. It kind of faded into the background, into the back of my mind, and I didn't really talk about it all that much. I really hyped it up a lot with a lot of posts and some test animations here and there, but then I completely forgot about it. But recently, I have made a new breakthrough, and I have managed to gain together a team to bring this book to life. I have gained a team of about 15 or so talented artists and animators and actors and other technical people to bring Cormac McCarthy's magnum opus to life through film. How am I going to do that? What's my vision? That's what I'm covering today. If you didn't see yet, along with this video, I will also be uploading a test animation for Blood Meridian. It will be the first few shots of the film. And as you can see, if you've seen it already, it's a very choppy and sketchbook-like animation style. It really screams test animation, storyboard art or something. That's the point. I have finally settled on one definitive vision for this movie that actually kind of ties into the story itself. Well, what is that vision? Before we get into that, we kind of need to reflect on previous visions. I want to do a feature-length YTP adaptation of Blood Meridian, which I don't know why I ever considered that. That is disrespectful to the book and the artistry behind it. Then I decided, you know what? I'm going to do completely hand-drawn. And it's still completely hand-drawn, but what exact kind of hand-drawn animation? What kind of art style am I going for? It's a very gritty, messy, scribbly art style. Very grainy and primitive, some would say. However, that is the point. You see, I decided that this Blood Meridian movie is going to be as if Judge Holden did a sketch of the entire book's events. You see, if you've read the book, Judge Holden does a lot of sketches in it. Sketches of things. He finds cave paintings and he scribbles them off the wall and then sketches them in his book as though he is gaining authority over them. He's gaining ownership of them. And in a sense, he also has control over all the events in this book. So it feels thematically sound that the movie is animated as if Judge Holden is sketching out all of these events, his own recount of it, as though he has authority over it all, to really add a sense of presence to him in the movie. So it's going to be very sketchbook-like, as if every frame of the book was ripped from Judge Holden's sketchbook and placed together into one cohesive vision, Judge Holden's vision of the story that he sees fit. So that is why it will intentionally be very sketchbook-like and choppy, because that is canonically how it looks. It's canonically in this kind of our version of Blood Meridian. Judge Holden did a sketch of everything that happened, and these are all the sketches compiled into one film. That's the art style. That's the intention behind it. That is my vision. So while the animation won't be particularly good, it will tell the story in a thematically fitting way through the vision of Judge Holden's sketches, his artistic rendition of everything. It's a very ambitious kind of art style, and it is kind of cheating because it makes the animation process a bit easier rather than animating them with exquisite, flowing, smooth art. But this choppy nature, again, it's intentional because it feels thematically in line. The book's messy. The book is, it doesn't fall in with the standard expectations of writing of books, the structure of the book, the dialogue. It doesn't have stanzas, it doesn't have quotations. This book is written in a very unorthodox way, which is why we are animating this in a very unorthodox and choppy way, much like how the book was written. So that is how we're going to emulate the vision of Cormac McCarthy by doing it ambitiously and unorthodoxly. That's not even a word. Whatever. We're animating it as though with the same kind of thought process as Cormac McCarthy must have had with the book. We are defying all standards and expectations of animation by making it look weird and unorthodox and choppy and sketchbook like, because that's kind of how the book felt, to me at least. So that is our vision for the Blood Meridian movie, and you can check out what it's going to look like with our recent test animation, and I'll provide more updates because, boy oh boy, we are making a lot of progress on this with the coming days. I'll see you in the next one.